Still plugging away on this high speed. Last time I was talking about this row of switches that was not working. So I put the meter on, Q47 there, and the other one's next to it. And sure enough, Q47 tested bad. So I removed the board, retested, and in fact, what I found was that it had already been replaced, which kind of scared me because I'm like, well, if they already replaced it and it already broke again, what is causing it to fail? Maybe it's something further up the food chain. And this was also replaced, the one right above it. I'm not sure why. But here's the bad one. Let's see. That guy right there. I'm really hoping that my switches now work. I haven't tested it yet. While I had the board off, I removed the old crappy looking battery holder. And I gave the area, there's not really any corrosion. I mean, there's a little bit of tarnishing. But I gave the area a bath, vinegar, water solution, just to make sure I neutralized any badness. And this is what was in place of the batteries. I don't really use these, so I just did the old 3AA battery pack. Now you can put NVRAM in this machine under U25, but you will have to desolder that, put in a socket, and then stick in your NVRAM. But I am not going to attempt that and risk destroying the board because I am no expert at fine traces. I will probably break them. So I know when it's best to hire something out. Oh, I have to still... my shrink tube is downstairs, so I'm just going to electrical tape these. I was just lazy. I didn't want to go all the way downstairs, although I did for up here. You can see a nice red shrink tubing. It's all nice and tidy, but got lazy on that one. Okay, so what else do we got? I think that's about it. There are all the tools all over my living room floor. I guess we have to just test and see if those switches work. So here we go. We're going live. All right. Now we're going live. Okay, I haven't changed the settings since installing the batteries, so once I do that, everything should save. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm doing this the weird way. Okay, that should throw us into tracked mode. Now, let's go into switch test. So, depress the middle, hit the left. Now we're in music test. Now undepress the middle, and now advance. Display test. Sound. Lamps. Single lamps. Coil test. I don't think we're going to go through that. Switch edges, here we go. Okay, here's the big test. I really hope this works. What do we want to test first? Spinners? Alright, let's test the spinners. Come on, baby. Please work. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Yes. That is great news. These two switches were not working as well. Let's test these. I mean, I'm going to assume they're good now. Ha, of course. Oh, there it is. Excellent, excellent. And then this lock switch. Oh, it's music to my ears. And what else is there? Lower right hider, upper right hider, spinner, spinner, spinner. Oh, the 2 ramp switches, they were the other ones that weren't working. Oh, beautiful. Come on, go down. Excellent, okay. Oops. So that is progress. What is next on my list? Broken caps on the bottom light. Scoop missing, check flash. I'm gonna do all the flashers next. New 6802, that's done. New F14 PICs. System 11 CPU, oh yeah, that's done. Okay. I'm going to get back to work here, and I will probably tack on some more onto this update. Okay, plugging away, and I installed a new battery pack, but it wasn't saving settings. And I couldn't quite figure out why, so I cut some of the excess wire off. Oh, come on now. Let's not have to redo that. Got rid of some extra wire. It doesn't need to be 12 feet long. And still not saving. So I started testing continuity, and guess what? This brand new battery holder, not getting continuity on the black wire, the negative, to the terminals. So this was faulty. Happen to have one more of these in stock, so after banging my head on the wall for a couple times, I managed to solve that issue. So now my settings are finally saving. And the other thing I've done is spent quite a bit of time adjusting and tweaking and wrenching on this door here. It was very out of whack, and with the back glass installed, it was not lining up whatsoever to the display windows. They're really sagging down here, so you couldn't really see the bottom of player 2 and 4. Those digits were kind of obscured at the bottom. So I had to tweak and adjust, and you can do that by loosening off these bolts here. And then there's a couple screws in each of these brackets as well. You have to remove those, then crank the door into position, then tighten the crap out of everything to mess with these latches, both of them, for quite a while. And finally, after tweaking and torquing on that, I have the windows lined up almost perfectly. Here, I'm gonna set it in there and let's see for ourselves. Don't just take my word for it. Let's pop this guy in here. Oh, I got my battery holder sticking in there. All right, I'll leave some slack. This is very, very hack. Look at this. I got my battery holder hanging out through the back glass. But look at that. Let's turn it on and you will see no more factory adjust. So much better aligned. Could even afford to slide the back glass over just a smidge. There we go. So cross that stuff off the list. Tinkering in the playfield now, and I noticed this pop bumper ring and rod assembly here is broken. Oh. Yeah, here. So you can see that? Threads are gone. So I'm trying to replace it, but for some stupid reason this does not want to come free. And I've already been banging, smashing, prying, pulling, and I've already whacked my finger. Had enough of screwing around with that. So it's Dremel wheel time. Let's see how this goes. crank this up. Definitely not easy one-handed, I'll tell you that much. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down, hold on. Okay, so you can see that the hello, McFly, focus. The metal, what's this called again? Wafer, metal wafer is broken. What is your problem with focusing? Like, hello? You got one simple task. Hey, there you go. Okay, metal wafer broken. The Bakelite wafer is actually fine. But what a pain in the arse. It just did not want to come off, I promise you. I tried everything. And now, yes. Thank you, Williams, for not making me have to remove the GI bulb. So, check that one off the list. Okay, time to wrap up this video. I think I'm pretty much done for the day. Just played a game. Pretty much everything's working good, except I need a new ring and rod for this guy. And I have the wire form ramp removed, so I can access this. So it's fun to play, and the ball sometimes would come out here and drop on the pop bumper and back into the play field. So, what else have I done? So I installed a new lock, and I don't know, I've been tinkering around. Oh yeah, checking all the flashers and all the bulbs. I've got one flaky socket here. And so as far as I think, every solenoid, every switch, every bulb except this guy is now all working again, with the exception of getting this guy back together again. And then I will proceed to see what else I have to do under the playfield. But so far, so good.